All right, we should be live. Today is Monday, May 4th, 2026, and we are jumping back into Pokemon LeafGreen. Our first playthrough of Pokemon LeafGreen, though we have played Pokemon Fire Red, not on the channel, but just years and years ago when it first came out. But yeah, last time we made it through Mount Moon. We defeated the Team Rocket people in Mount Moon. We got the Dome Fossil, I believe it's called. I think it's the Kabuto fossil. Uh, we beat Misty in the Cerulean City Gym. We defeated the Nugget Bridge people, and we made it to Bill. Bill was a Pokemon that we turned back into a human. Also, we defeated the thief that stole a TM from a house in Cerulean City. And then we started our way to Vermilion City, which the third gym badge is being held at. So let's jump back in and start making our way back there. All right. Oh yeah, I forget it says this. Previously went to the Pokemart in Cerulean City. I went to the Cerulean City Pokemart a bunch, I guess. We departed from Bill's house. We moved Sparrow into Box 1. And we departed the daycare. Yeah, we left... What did we leave? Magikarp at the daycare. And we saved the game on Route 5. Oh, it would help if I had... Oh no, I do have it on. Never mind. I just didn't have it monitoring for me. There we go. Alright, what was... Underground path, Cerulean City to Vermilion. So I can't go this way, right? I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh wait, the road's closed. Yeah, we have to go through the underground path. Before I do that... Last time we found a Meowth in these tall grass over here. Let's try to see if we can't catch one, because we weren't able to catch the Meowth last time. No, that's a Pidgey. Might be a good chance to level up Sandshrew too. Sandshrew should be an important part of our team for the Vermilion City Gym. We know it's an electric type gym. I think it might be too late for my defense rate. Well, I might have a potion. I do. Okay. He still hits very hard. Let's switch out then. Rattata. Today is also day 55 of our streamathon. Part of me is a little surprised that I've actually made it this far. Let's heal Rattata up, because he's probably going to be the most important one right now. Yeah, I'm trying to stay on the grind. Oh, there's the Meowth. I was gonna say, Bite might not be good. Bite might take us out there. Mankey. Hey, Castanite, how's it going? I'm just gonna use Scratches. I don't want to do too much damage. That even might be too much, so I probably should throw a Pokeball here. Hope you're having a good Monday night. Meowth might be difficult to catch. But we got 8 Pokeballs. It's a quiet night for you? Yeah, pretty quiet night over here as well. We caught our Meowth. It's a Scratch Cat Pokemon, 1 foot 4 inches tall, 9.3 pounds. It adores round objects. It wanders the streets on a nightly basis to look for drop loose change. Alright, we'll add Meowth to the box. I believe that's the only other Pokemon that was like in this area. Maybe not, but it's the only other one we've seen it. Now we gotta teach it to talk. It's gotta fall in love with another Meowth to learn how to talk. And get its heart broken. Isn't that like the anime lore? That Meowth learned how to talk to and try to impress a female Meowth, and then she called him a freak. Alright, let's send Rattata in. And that was the reason he joined Team Rocket, because his heart was broken. Alright, we should be good. I believe, because I don't think I can get back to Cerulean City from here. But I should be able to, if I move Pokemon into the PC, if I just move everyone into the PC and swap them out with someone, or I just have to have one in my party actually. I think this should heal as well. He thought that by learning to talk he would become more human, but the Meowth he liked only wanted money. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, all the Team Rocket people, or at least the main 3 from the anime, Jesse, James, Meowth, they all had pretty sad backstories. Jessie wanted to be a Nurse Joy, but she like failed. I can't fully remember what James' backstory was, but I'm pretty sure his was sad as well. But yeah, the anime was trying to teach us you never know what people were going through, why they became the way they were. Sandshrew going first. Alright, now we'll get onto the underground path. Hi, do you have a Nidoran female? We do. But I don't really want to trade it, actually. I do think Nidoran male... Or isn't Nidoran male a Fire Red exclusive? So we might not be able to get him in this playthrough unless we trade. But I would just catch a different Nidoran female, because I don't want to give up the one we have already. People often lose things in the darkness of the underground path. So I guess that means you should use the, like, item finder thing down there. Alright, we made it to the other side. Trying to remember what Pokemon are over here. I almost think a Doduo can come over here. That's a Pidgey. Swap out for... Yeah, let's send Nidoran in. We use Scratch because double kick is a fighting move, so it won't be very effective against the flying type. Even though this isn't doing much either. Maybe Rattata then. I barely held on. Hyper Fang's been a pretty good move for us. We'll use Quick Attack to make sure it takes it out. Not getting a lot of XP anymore, though. There's another Meowth. We could have caught one over here, too. Sandshrews close to a level up. We missed our Hyper Fang. There we go, that one worked. And then Quick Attack to finish it off. Alright, level up for Sandshrew. Yeah, I don't know why our XP is so, like, diminished now. Because it's not like these are, like, low-level Pokemon we're going up against. Except for compared to Bulbasaur. Compared to Bulbasaur, they're pretty low-leveled. Alright, we're gonna take on a trainer. There aren't many bugs out here. Most people would consider that a good thing. Weedle. Level 16 Weedle. If possible, I'd like to leave. Oh yeah, I knew a Poison Sting was gonna come. But it only did 1 damage. Well, had it poisoned Sandshrew? Of course, we got poisoned on the first sting. I do have the antidotes, though. The problem is he gonna keep doing poison sting? Hey, Tren, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Monday evening. How's Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur is doing pretty well. He's up to level 21. He's by far our highest level on the team. We're working right now on trying to get like Sandshrew, and I should also be working on Geodude as well, trying to get them leveled up a little bit for the Vermilion City Gym. Their ground and rock types will help at the electric gym. Alright, Weedle went down. Good amount of XP for Sandshrew. I'm gonna leave him in, and I'm gonna antidote, because Caterpie should not be an issue. Oh, Caterpie has Tackle. That actually did quite a bit, but it was a critical hit. That's probably why. And Sandshrews' speed is so reduced right now from all these string shots. Caterpie's gonna definitely be faster. This one's gonna be close. Let's hope he does. No, it's string shot. It's fine. Alright, another KO for Sandshrew, so that gets him to level 11, or her to level 11. And they learn Sand Attack. Alright, they're gonna send out a Weedle. I'm gonna leave Sandshrew in at first. Then we'll switch to Bulbasaur. Just so Sandshrew will get a split of this XP as well. So many string shots. I really should have bought potions from Cerulean City before moving forward. Because I don't think there is a Pokemon Center until I actually get into Vermilion City. And then I know there's a few trainers we have to come across between now and then. No, you're kidding. We got 192 Pokédollars. Alright, this is a double battle. I can't heal up Sandshrew anymore, so I'm gonna switch and let Geodude be in front. Excuse me, this is a private conversation. Oh no, it's not a double battle. It's one at a time. Picnic or Nancy? Rattata. Well, I don't want to risk it. There's no point. It would get taken out. But Mankey? I'm hoping Mankey will Tail Whip lower the defense. And Hyper Fang, that's not good. That's gonna KO. Yeah. Hyper Fang on defense reduced 5 level lower Pokemon is not good. I was hoping the type advantage would help us out there. But we're gonna have to rely on Bulbasaur once again. Bulbasaur, who is a 1 HP warrior in our Cerulean City Gym battle. Managed to survive a Swift from Starmie on 1 HP, and then took out Starmie to win the gym battle. They're sending out a Pikachu. That quick attack did a lot. I was gonna say, electric type's attacks shouldn't be too bad for Bulbasaur. Hey, we won. Geodude goes to level 9. And Bulbasaur to level 22. I hate losing. We got 320 Pokédollars. We gotta cancel Bulbasaur's evolution again, because we're keeping Bulbasaur as Bulbasaur for this playthrough. Hopefully we get like an Everstone soon. My team is very hurt. Actually, my best option might be... Let's run back up through the underground path. We might have to do the daycare center PC thing again. Unless I can get into Cerulean. Maybe I can get into Cerulean City from here? Let me check. I think it's all locked off because of the trees that you need cut for. Oh no, you can get back in. Alright, that was easy enough. So I can buy potions as well, actually. Let's heal up our team. Alright, we're back to full health. Then we should have a decent amount of Poké Dollars. Yeah, we have 8,000. We got quite a bit now. Let's buy 10 Pokeballs. $10 potions. And we'll buy like 3 super potions just in case. Everything else we should be good with though. Alright, then I gotta go back through that house to get around though. So that we can get back on the path to Vermilion. There we go. Down the underground path. No, don't go back up. Alright, back on Route 6. What do I have in front? Geodude? Yeah, that's fine. I've never seen you around. Are you good? I'd like to think so, but probably not. Butterfree. Level 20 Butterfree. That's actually pretty strong. If it has any bug-type moves, be good against Bulbasaur. So I'm gonna send in Rattata, and it paralyzed him. Can you Hyper Fang? And then it confused him as well. All the status effects. Can you still Hyper Fang through the paralysis? It did. Good job, Rattata. Unfortunately, it's gonna take like 3 hits to take out Butterfree. Yeah, and this time I got hurt with confusion, and that did a lot of damage. Alright, we hit another Hyper Fang though. Can you get off a quick attack? No, your paralysis stopped you this time. We stamped out of confusion. There we go. Good job, Rattata. Huge XP for Geodude. 2 levels for that. And it learned Rock Throw. Rattata also got a bunch of XP as we defeated Bugcatcher Elijah. You're too good. 240 Pokédollars. Alright, we'll use a paralysis heal on Rattata now. Alright, let me run through the grass for a second. There isn't... I just want to make sure there isn't anything else over here we haven't seen yet. Still Pidgey. Actually, with Rock Throw now, I might be able to do a little bit of damage. Because, yeah, Geodude shouldn't take much damage from a Pidgey, a normal type Pokemon. Yeah, even Gust doesn't do much, so... Might be able just to farm. Yeah, that's super effective too. Taking out Pidgeys to farm Geodude might be a good idea here. If Rock Throw stops missing. Alright, another level up for Geodude. Another Pidgey. It's like 1, maybe 2 more levels, and Geodude would be able to one-hit a Pidgey. Level 13 Pidgey. Oh, Meowth. It's a lower level, so it shouldn't be an issue still. But it lowered our attack. Hey, cat. You're lucky I haven't set up the bot yet for that. I almost did. You would have got bopped by the bot. And to be fair, they also come in and they'll be like, "Hi, how are you? You have such a nice stream." And they'll talk for a little while, and then they'll be like, "Oh, by the way, it looks like your panels could use some updating," or something like that. Yeah, they lure you in, exactly. The VIP would prevent you from being bopped? I don't know. I don't know if that is accurate. I feel like banned phrases would still bop ya. You played through the remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green recently, didn't you? Did you finish? Yeah, you. I think I saw you posted on Blue Sky that you got to the Hall of Fame. Right now, I'm just leveling up my Geodude so that we can go to the Vermilion City Gym. Geodude doesn't need a lot of XP between levels. You were working on the Pokedex, but you stopped. You got all the legendary dudes. It's pretty good. You stopped because that was around the time Tamagotchi Life came out. Right, this is a level 15 Pidgey, so hopefully we'll get some extra experience here. You have to wait for Arya to catch up so you can get her version exclusives. I have to catch another female Nidoran at some point so that I can trade it for the male one in the underground path up here. Because I believe the Nidoran male is a Fire Red exclusive. Why do I not nickname my Pokemon? Because it's not a Nuzlocke. This is Leaf Green? Yeah. I'm playing Leaf Green. We're also not evolving our Bulbasaur this playthrough. Oh, Nidoran male is just rare? I see. Yeah, one of the challenges I gave myself is we're not gonna level up or evolve Bulbasaur. There's also a Nidoran trade in one of the tunnels. That's what I just said, cat. I said in the underground path right here. I said that's why I was gonna catch another one. You're bad. It's like that person in Steven's stream a little bit ago that said the exact same thing I did, and then acted like it was never said in the chat. Alright, let's heal up Geodude. Alright. I think I'm good to take on the final trainers down here. Geodude's up to level 14 now, so he should be good. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. Anything exciting been happening in your Tamagotchi life playthroughs, Cat? I only have one rock throw. This might have been a bad decision. It was enough to one hit. I am gonna leave Geodude in. I'm gonna see if tackle's enough. Sir Schmoopy? That sounds like a Rick and Morty character. Trying to confess his love for Roamin. But I intervened. Alright, that might be a level... Oh no, it was a little short. Geodude might be the go-to for the Vermilion Gem. I was gonna try to make it Sandshrew, but Sandshrew gains XP so slow. Alright, that will be level 15 for Geodude. We defeated Isabelle. Things just didn't work. 320 Pokédollars. Alright, one more trainer here. Huh? You want to talk to me? Camper Jeff. I don't think I've ever met a young Jeff. I think every Jeff I've met in my life has been like over 40. Spearow, stop lowering our attack. Stop lowering the attack. You're gonna make this take forever. And now he's lowering our defense. Well, it only did one extra damage. Someone had to look at a baby and call them Jeff. That's true. Or Jeffrey. Raticate. Raticate might be dangerous. I'm gonna leave Geodude in. But I'm gonna heal up. I'm actually gonna use one of my super potions. Because I don't trust a Hyper Fang not to, yeah, I knew he was gonna go for Hyper Fang. Yeah, I don't think Geodude can survive this fight. I'm gonna switch to Bulbasaur. Yeah, even Bulbasaur takes a lot from that. And he got off 2 in a row. Come on, Razor Leaf. That didn't do much. I'm gonna try to poison it. Yeah, poison powder I think is a guaranteed poison. I'm gonna use my second super potion on this random fight. Alright, this might take it out. Yeah, it did. Perfect. Alright, another level up for Geodude. Level 16. Wants to learn Magnitude. That will be good too. Mud Sport. Well, I was gonna say, I probably should have kept Mud Sport for the electric gem, but that's fine. We defeated Camper Jeff. This stinks. I couldn't beat your challenge. Got 320. They really like giving us 320. And hey, we made it into Vermilion City. Let's heal at the Pokemon Center. Then we'll go around and talk to all the NPCs, as we've been doing for this playthrough. Also, I can have my Pokedex evaluated now that we've got 20 different Pokemon caught, I believe. The urge to battle with someone you've tangled with before. Have you ever had that urge? I'm sure you have. I wanted to battle certain people again over and over too. So I've been giving these away. Please take one. The Versus Secret. Okay, so that could be helpful for leveling up as well. Use that device and you'll find trainers looking for a rematch. You have to charge its battery to use it though. My Pokemon was poisoned. It fainted while we were walking. Old Pokemon mechanics. You can't faint when walking in like the newer games anymore. Even if they are the same level, Pokemon can have very different stats and abilities. A Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. It is true that a higher level Pokemon will be more powerful, but all Pokemon will have weak points against specific types. So there appears to be no universally strong Pokemon. Alright, let's get our Pokedex evaluated. The amount of progress you've made on your Pokedex is 46 Pokemon seen and 20 owned. Your Pokedex could use a bit more volume still. Try to catch other species of Pokemon. I think we've caught like everyone we've seen pretty much though. Oh, he won't give us anything because we didn't see his aid or something. I don't know where his aids are. This is the fan club, right? Or no, this is a fisherman? I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Sure. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. We received the old rod. Unfortunately, I think all you can catch with an old rod is Magikarp. And we already have one because we bought it for 500 Pokedollars. Or was it 5,000? I can't remember. Fishing is a way of life. It's like the finest poetry. From the seas to rivers, go out and land the big one, my friend. Did you see the SS Anne moored in the harbor? We're careful about pollution here. We've heard Grimer multiplies in toxic sludge. You're anti-Grimer? Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. I own it all. My Pokemon is tamping the land to lay the foundation. Hi, do you have a Sparrow? Want to trade it for my Farfetch'd? I don't want to trade my Spearow either. So I guess we'll have to catch another Sparrow at some point as well. Oh, this is the fan club. I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeals kia when I hug it. I chair the Pokemon fan club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, did you come visit to hear about my Pokemon? Sure. Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing. You think so? Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly, love it. Hug it when sleeping, warm and cuddly, spectacular. Ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. We received the bike voucher. Take that bike voucher to the bike shop in Cerulean City. Exchange that for a bicycle free of charge. Don't worry, my favorite Fiero will fly me anywhere I need to go. So I have no need for a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Wouldn't that be nice if anyone that told you a long, boring story had to give you, like, something? Our chairman's very vocal about Pokemon. Humph. My Pikachu is twice as cute as that one. Oh, this is the girl that wants the Spearow. I should be able to buy more super potions. Those are fighting words. I think Pokemon could be good or bad. It depends on the trainer. There are wicked people who will use Pokemon for criminal acts. Team Rocket traffics in rare Pokemon, for example. They also abandon Pokemon that they consider unpopular or useless. That's the sort of horrid people they are, Team Rocket. If they traffic rare Pokemon, why are they always using Zubats? Well, this Pokemon Center doesn't even sell, or not Pokemart, doesn't even sell regular potions. Vermilion Harbor. Yeah, I think I have to do the SSN first, because I think that's how you get cut. I want to exchange mail with all sorts of people. I send my Pidgey to a union room to exchange mail for me. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Dear Pippi, I hope to see you soon. I heard Saffron has problems with Team Rocket. Vermilion appears to be safe. Yeah, because I can't take on the gym here until we do the SSN, I'm pretty sure. Notice, Route 12 may be blocked off by a sleeping Pokemon. Detour through Rock Tunnel to Lavender Town. Vermilion Place. Diglett's Cave. Alright, there's also people to battle over here. Yeah, getting a Diglett wouldn't be a bad idea. That could help with the gym as well, depending on what level it is. Well, isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug this long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City, they tell me. So we can go all the way back home. Level 19. That's pretty high. They're gonna use Magnitude as well. That did a lot. Ours was a Magnitude 9 though. The one time I don't want to faint. So yeah, we can get a pretty high level Diglett here. This one's level 18, so it's a little lower. Hopefully we don't hit as big of a Magnitude. I think Magnitude can still hit when they're underground, so that shouldn't be an issue. 2 Magnitude 9s in a row. Our Geodude is out for blood. It wants to prove it's the superior rock type. Even though Diglett's ground, I'm pretty sure. Level 7. They keep going down in level. I'm pretty sure you could find a Doug Trio as well here. Even Magnitude 7 takes him out. This is a good place to train Geodude too, apparently. Geodude's now like our second strongest, and we didn't even use him in the first 2 gyms. Alright, please don't take it out, Geodude. Magnitude 8. Geodude, stop taking out the Diglett. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Why does Geodude keep taking out all the Diglett? Alright, surely this time. No, it's Magnitude 9. What do you have against the Digletts? Well, now it did Magnitude 9 to us, so Geodude might be going down here. Well, it held on with 4 HP. And it only hit a Magnitude 7, so we might be able to catch this one. Nope. Well, it's good Geodude keeps leveling up, at least. I guess maybe I try like just Rock Throw or something. Because obviously Magnitude's just gonna keep taking them out. I went inside Rock Tunnel, but it's pitch black and scary in there. If I could get a Pokemon to use Flash and light it up. Then we ended up over here. A fainted Pokemon just has no energy left to battle. It can still use moves like Cut outside of battle. Is this another traded? I'm looking for the Pokemon Abra. Want to trade it for Mr. Mime? That's still another one we have, but we don't want to trade all our Pokemon. We spend so much time in catching these, kind of. Wait, actually, can I go around the back? There's usually an item back here, I think. Maybe if I had an item finder. Alright. Let's go back to Vermilion, and hopefully this time we're able to catch a Diglett. Or none are gonna show up. They're all afraid of Geodude. Level 21. This would be the perfect Diglett to catch. Unfortunately, my Rock Throw won't hit because it's underground. That did a decent amount of damage. Alright, it's gonna use Growl, that's fine. Alright, it's down to yellow. So let's try to catch it. It's a high level, so it might not be as catchable. No, it said okay. Level 21 Diglett. Diglett, the mole Pokemon. It's 8. Is that an eighth of an inch? That's very tiny. Or 8 inches. No, yeah, 8 inches, yeah. 1.8 pounds. Lives about 1 yard underground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. Alright, I might bring the... I think I'm going to switch out Sandshrew for the Diglett. Maybe. I'm also gonna have Geodude try to farm the rest of these Diglets, since that seemed to be working pretty well. Of course, this one hangs on. It's only magnitude 6, but I think it might take out Geo. No, he held on. Okay. No, not Pokeball. Super Potion. Heal Geodude back up. The Geodudes get on your nerve. Let us walk. Yeah. To be fair, Geodude takes them out pretty easily with his magnitude. And I think we caught the highest level possible with the level 21 Diglett. I want to use Sandshrew more, but I just feel like he's such a low level. Geodude's the go? Yeah. I think I might switch out Nidoran for now. Oh, but Poison Point is actually pretty good. Mankey might not be the best here, actually. We'll do this. We'll bring Diglett as a safeguard. Then we got 2 Pokemon in our 20s. Geodude's level 18. Rattatta's pretty good with Hyper Fang. Nidoran has the Poison Point if necessary. And then we'll try to level up Sandshrew. So we'll put Sandshrew at the front. Hopefully we'll be able to... because we have to go through the SSN first too. So hopefully we'll be able to get some levels for Sandshrew before we get to the gym. Plus, before I go to the SSN, I think I can come over to the right side here, and there's some battles. Let's go, but don't cheat. Youngster Eddie has an Ekans. That's level 21. Alright, good time to try out our Diglett. I think the Diglett should be close to I was gonna say Digivolving. Evolving into a Dugtrio. Magnitude 8. Nice. Huh? That's not right. We got 336 Pokedollars. How come every battle that Sandshrew is a part of, he doesn't get much XP? Here's another youngster. I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. Youngster Dylan has their own Sandshrew. Theirs is level 19. I'll put Geodude in this time. I'm gonna try to Magnitude. Oh, we got Pocket Sanded. And Sandshrew has Poison Sting. And it poisoned us. It was effective. Only a Magnitude 6. And its defense curling. Alright, Magnitude 9 this time. Yeah, Geodude, or Sandshrews tanking these Magnitudes. You love that show? Oh, King of the Hill? That's what I was referencing. Yeah. Yeah, I've watched all the seasons of King of the Hill. Um, yeah, I like the adult animation shows. I miss the old Saturday night, I think it was, no, Sunday night animation. Family Guy, American Dad, King of the Hill, Simpsons. I used to watch all those. I still do. I actually watch Family Guy like almost every night before I go to bed. I always have to have background noise when I'm sleeping, and I'll usually put Family Guy on. Have you watched the reboot of King of the Hill? They just had a new season, and I guess it's renewed for a second one as well, where it's like in the future. Zubat. Rock Throw should work here. It's Leech Life in us. Not yet. Everyone's been aged out, and it reminds you you're old. Oh no, we got flinched. And Poison's gonna kill Geodude. Rip. Rattata. I've watched, I think, all the episodes, though I haven't watched them on my own. I watched, like, reactions to them. And I don't know if it was just the reaction channel itself, or if it's just how the animation it actually is in the show. But for some reason, the new season makes me, like, very dizzy. I feel like the animation, like, messes with my eyes. We defeated youngster Dylan. My Pokemon couldn't win. Haven't they grown enough? Got 304 Pokedollars. Alright, unfortunately Geodude went down. I think we'll keep carrying on without him for now, though. There's so many people to battle here, actually. I've never won before. Oh, then that will be very embarrassing if we lose to you. Gamer Darian. Alright, you got a fire type, so I'll put in Diglett. Alright, hopefully this magnitude 10, our first magnitude 10. That should insta-kill. Yeah, that worked pretty well. He's got a Vulpix next. Put Sandshrew back in. Then we'll swap it back out once more. Well, it used Roar. And then it put Sandshrew back out. It wants the smoke with Sandshrew. Rattata. Stop using Roar. Well, now it brought Bulbasaur out. Which, to be fair, Bulbasaur has a bad type matchup here, so that's probably why. If you Roar again... No, use Will-O-Wisp. And now Diglett's burned. Yeah, the worst type matchup. But we survived it. Magnitude 7. Wasn't quite enough. Alright, luckily Diglett hit first here, so... Took Vulpix out. That was only 6... Oh, because... Yeah, because we had literally every Pokemon on our team pretty much come out because of Vulpix. Alright, we defeated Gamer Darien. I saw this coming. He gave us almost 1,300 Pokedollars. Why is a gamer so rich? Unfortunately, I have to go back to Vermilion because I can't... I don't think Burn applies while... Yeah, Burn doesn't do anything while you're out of battle. Oop, I got jumped. Careful, I'm laying down some cables. Engineer Braxton has a Magnemite. Am I able to fight it with Sandshrew? No, it's way too strong. Diglett. Now Diglett's confused. And burnt. That was a lot. We got hurt by Confusion, then we got hit by Sonic Boom, and then we got burnt. Alright, we took out Magnemite though. I'm really glad that still hit, because I forgot that Magnemite levitated. But I don't think that's an ability in this game. Defeated Braxton. That was electric. $1,008. Let me grab this item here. X-Defend. See, one of the things I like about the Digimon game a little better than Pokemon games is, so these X items, like X-Defend that we just got, are a lot like the boosts items that we can get in Digimon. But the thing that makes the Digimon game a little more viable for using those is you can use an item like those and then still do your attack the same turn. In the Pokemon games, you use the item and then you don't get to attack on the same turn. I've just never really found the X items very viable. Alright, we're healed back up though. I already faced that trainer. Take on this guy. Win, lose, or draw. Well, we're hoping we win. Gamer Hugo. What exactly about these guys says gamer? Because they look more like monks to me. Bulbasaur. Okay, we took him out with Razor Leaf. He's gonna Horsea next. I'll put Sandshrew back in. Well, at least Sandshrew's getting their levels now. I'm gonna try Rattata. Bubble reduces speed. Has that always been a thing? And her speed went down again. We got our Hyper Fang off, then Quick Attack. That wasn't enough. I have to Hyper Fang if I want to take him out, because Quick Attack won't do enough, unless it crit, but didn't want to risk it. There we go. That's a level up for Rattata. Acha, didn't go my way. We got 1300 again. I was kind of hoping that would be a evolution for Rattata, but not yet. Watch out for live wires. Engineer Bernie, who has a Magnemite. Geodude. Is confused. Hopefully he can get his magnitude off. Magnitude 7, that should be enough, I think. Yeah. That worked. Level 14 for Sandshrew. Hoping Sandshrew gets a good move at some point. Because right now the scratches aren't going to cut it. Unfortunately, I think when I switch to Geodude, it's going to get confused again. Yeah. Tackle only did 1 damage. But we got hurt by confusion. Oh, Sonic Boom isn't gonna... Yeah. I said that wasn't gonna be good, and it was surely not. No, why'd I use Furry Swipes? I wanted to use Magnitude. And now we're confused. Got a Magnitude 6. Alright, that took out Magnemite. Alright, he's got Magneton. Well, hopefully that will give a ton of experience. I'm a little worried Diglett's gonna get like 1 hit here. Alright, they missed with the tackle. And we hit a Magnitude 9. That should be good. Yeah, that was enough. Perfect. 310 XP for Sandshrew and Diglett. Whoa, you Spark Plug. 864 Pokedollars. Heal up Rattata and Diglett. Poor Geodude just keeps getting taken out. Alright, we hadn't faced this gamer yet. Competition, I can't get enough. Gamer Jasper. He has a Bellsprout. Sandshrew still doesn't really have attacks. I'm gonna put Rattata in, actually. And he gets put to sleep immediately. I don't... Oh, yeah, I do. I was gonna say, I don't have any awakenings, but it was right there. Right in front of me. Hyper Fang. Stop putting us to sleep. I know it's 1 a.m. here, but we don't want to sleep yet. Double kick? Dash was a bad choice. And Nidoran's wrapped, so it can't escape if it wanted to. Alright, Scratch was better. Luckily this Bellsprout doesn't seem like it has many moves. Okay. Oddish is next. Let's try to do some damage. Alright, the poison powder missed. It did not that time. Oh yeah, and it's gonna use Absorb, so I should probably switch out. Switch to Bulbasaur actually. Because if it tries to absorb off Bulbasaur, it's not gonna do much. Well, it used Sweet Scent. Maybe it doesn't have Absorb. And it put Bulbasaur to sleep. Stop putting my Pokemon to sleep, then we have to split. XP. If it doesn't have Absorb, then I'm just gonna go with Diglett. And we'll use Fury Swipes. Alright, just short. Now Diglett's paralyzed. Yeah, it seems like it just has status effect moves and Sweet Scent. Alright, there we go though. Diglett took it out. Alright, level 15 for Sandshrew. And Gamer Jasper was defeated. It's really funny that the gamers have the most money to give you. Okay. Let me heal back up because we have so many status inflictions. There we go. We are restored and ready to go, but I'm gonna stop at the Pokemon Mart again. Yeah, they don't sell regular potions here, so I guess I'm gonna buy supers. We've already battled you. And you. On this guy we've battled. This guy. Found an escape rope on the rock. Have we battled? Oops. A Sandshrew. Can we have a Sandshrew off? May the best Sandshrew win. Hey, frictionless wipes, how's it going? How many badges do we have? We have 2 at the moment. We're kinda grinding levels a little bit before we take on the SSAN, and then we'll go for our 3rd gym badge here in Vermilion City after that. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Monday night. I'm Ookamiyoru. I'm a variety streamer. This is one of the games we're currently playing through. You wish you did that? You got your butt handed to you a couple times? Yeah, I'm just trying to get as many levels as possible. Right now we have a pretty ground rocks heavy team, so I think we should be okay. But I do want to get our levels up either way. I'm the best in my class, I train every morning. But yeah, we're a variety streamer over here. Currently we're playing through 4 different games on the channel at the moment. This game, Pokemon LeafGreen, is the version I'm playing. Tomorrow we'll be playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. On Wednesday, we'll be continuing Danmachi Full End of Water and Light, which is an anime side-scroller game. And on Thursday, we'll be playing more God of War Ragnarok. Am I playing this on Game Boy, emulator, or Switch? I'm playing this on the Switch. This is the new re-release that just came out on Switch. Alright, we took out the Rattata. Alright, Sandshrew starting to become okay. You too, you're excited for home support. Yeah, that's pretty cool. To be able to transport these first-gen Pokemon in Pokemon Home. Oh, Sandshrew's a 1 HP warrior now. We had Bulbasaur last time, now Sandshrew's holding on. Hey, thanks for the follow, Frictionless Wipes. I appreciate that. You should have access to some follower emotes now. Alright, Raticate. I'm gonna switch Sandshrew back in, and then switch him out. So that we can try to get him some XP gain. Alright, for Raticate... Now, Diglett's kind of fragile, but I'll go Diglett. I don't know, Raticate's a pretty chunky boy, so he might be able to tank a Magnitude. Well, it didn't matter, because Quick Attack just took him out. Geodude's got more defense and HP than Diglett, I think, so maybe Geodude will survive this. A Magnitude 4 is not gonna cut it. It's like one of the weakest. I think that is the weakest Magnitude. I've never seen a 3 or a 2 or a 1. We hit a 9 though. That was enough. And it was enough to level up Geodude to level 19. We defeated youngster Yasu. Darn, my Pokemon need to be stronger. 272 Pokédollars. Alright, did I already... No, I hadn't faced this gamer. I've never lost. As opposed to the other one that said he had never won. Gamer Dirk is a Voltorb. I was gonna say, we should be good with Sandshrew, but no, Sandshrew's still only 1 HP, I forgot. Sonic Boom does a good amount of damage. I think in this gen, this is Gen 3. I'm pretty sure that Levitate wasn't around yet. And that's why we're able to hit floating Pokemon. We got level 16 for Sandshrew. And he's gonna Magnemite next. We'll send Sandshrew in again. Then I'm actually gonna Rattata. This might not be the greatest choice, but we'll try it out. Hyper Fang. Was not. It flinched it. Well, for another. If we could get like multiple flinches. No. And unfortunately, Sonic Boom is pretty good. Oh, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Coffin, Wheezing, Mischievous, and Flygon are the only ones who levitate? Okay. That makes sense. Bulbasaur. Try to finish it off with a Razor Leaf. There we go. We defeated Gamer Dirk. My first loss. Basically 1,300 Pokedollars for that. Is that like all the trainers? So I already faced you. Yeah, I think that was all the... No, this guy's running around still. We're very weak though. I should probably go heal before we take on this last trainer. And I also want to check the grass and see if there are any good Pokemon in the grass that we need. Okay. Healed up. Now we'll head back over. There's at least one trainer we hadn't fought. Yeah, we've already gone against you. I think it's this guy. Yeah. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. Youngster Dave has a male Nidoran. I'm gonna go with Diglett. I don't want to leave Sandshrew in. Alright. Try Magnitude. Magnitude 6. Alright, it's super effective because it's ground against poison. Nidorino. Put Sandshrew back in and then change him back out. Alright, Nidorino is a little scary, but I think we should be okay. Yeah, Magnitude 8 should really be good. There we go. And level up for Diglett. Defeated Youngster Dave. Bye-bye, thank you, and goodbye. 288 Pokedollars. Alright, let me check the grass. Anything in these grasses? Spearow, we already have a Spearow. Which wouldn't be bad though to have Sandshrew fight one. Hopefully he can take it out. If it didn't lower their attack. Oh, we got a crit though. It's gonna lower our defense, but it shouldn't matter because the scratch should finish it. Nice. Level up to level 17. And he learned Poison Sting. Alright, so we're getting some moves here. Oh, Drowsy. That's one we hadn't seen yet. Give Sandshrew some speed would be good. Yeah. Speed would be good on Sandshrew. I wish it was a little tankier too. Didn't seem like it had much HP. Alright, we got a poison on Drowsy. We're asleep. I'm gonna try a Pokeball, even though he still has a lot of HP. We'll see what happens. That worked first try. Drowsy gives special defense. Drowsy, the Hypnosis Pokemon, 3 foot 3 inches tall, 71.4 pounds. Puts enemies to sleep, then eats their dreams. Occasionally gets sick from eating only bad dreams. Alright, we'll send Drowsy to the PC. Lucky, getting the Drowsy first try. Oh, there's an item here. We found a Great Ball. I don't think we can go this way. I'm pretty sure this is locked off too until we... Oh no, it is open. Route 11. Oh no, it is. Yeah, the Snorlax is there. We need a Poke-Flute. Hypno's a great Pokemon too if I decide to switch one Pokemon with it. Maybe for a later gym. But we've put a lot of effort into the team we have at the moment. Though, yeah, well... Who do I have right now? I'm hoping Rattata evolves into Raticate pretty soon. I also want Nidoran to evolve into Nidorina. So yeah, for now I think I might hold off, but we'll go for a Hypno at some point. Alright, heal up the team. Sandslash and Nidoqueen could be a good combo. I do have a Moonstone, so I'd be able to evolve Nidorina pretty quickly. Alright, I'm pretty sure we finished training against these trainers over there, so we should be good to move on to the SS Anne. The SS Anne is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Welcome to the SS Anne. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? We flashed the SS ticket. Great, welcome to the SS Anne. Isn't there... Actually, no, I think that's in crystal and silver and gold. I was gonna say, isn't there a... like cloister or shelter over here? Isn't that how you get them? But no, I don't think so. Especially not with an old rod. I think we'll just get a Magikarp. Or not even a Nibble. I'm gonna register that to select. Oh, we got a Pokemon on the hook. And it's a Magikarp. It didn't immediately die. There we go. I'll try one more, but like I said, I'm pretty sure it's just Magikarp. Yeah. I don't think you can catch anything else with the old rod. Alright, let's get on the ship. The passengers are restless from this long voyage. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Alright, we'll start with the left side. Bonjour, I am the waiter on this ship. I'll be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, the strong silent type. Yeah, we'll do this floor first and we'll start from left to right. Shush, I'm a global police agent. I'm on the trail of Team Rocket. They're up to nothing good. Do you have anything in... It's a cup with a Pokemon mark in it. Oh, I thought it was a trash can. Alright, a lot of people in here. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. Lass Ann as a Pidgey. Alright, Sandshrew, do your thing. That didn't do as much as I would have liked. More pocket sand. Alright, one more scratch should finish it off. It did quite a bit to Sandshrew though, and we missed. His pocket sand is working. He won't stop. Oh, if we lose because of our accuracy being so low. Thank you. We finally hit. Nidoran. Geodude. Get in there. Magnitude. Magnitude 8. That should do it. Alright, we defeated Lass Ann. Oh no, I went around the world for these. Well, there's a Nidoran right by Cerule and Mount. Right around Mount Moon. Let's heal up. There we go. Sandshrew's back to full. Another battle. I love Pokemon. Do you? Youngster Tyler has a level 21 Nidoran. That's pretty scary. Let's put Geodude in. It's focusing its energy. Hopefully we can get our magnitude off. It got double kick out first, which did a ton. And we only hit a magnitude 5. Still was almost enough, but... Oh, hold on, Geodude. Magnitude 8 this time. There we go. Wow, you're great. We defeated Tyler. Okay. We're cruising around the world, my children and I. Let me take this brick break. A world cruise is so elegant yet cozy. Second door to the right has a killer. Okay. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Do we look like a waiter? Alright, another battle. You insolent pup, how dare you barge in? I thought that was the norm in the Pokemon world. You just are allowed to walk into people's houses. Alright. We'll go Diglett this time. And magnitude 8. That should do some decent damage. Another Nidoran. Put Sandshrew back in. Once Sandshrew reaches level 18, then we'll start working on our Nidoran. Alright, magnitude again. We defeated Gentleman Arthur. Humph, you rude child. You have no sense of courtesy. 1368. That might have been the most Pokédollars we've gotten so far. You look tired. Would you like to take a short rest? Okay, this is the healer you were talking about. I'm glad to see that everyone is looking refreshed and chipper. Alright. Another battle. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. Gentleman Thomas, who has a Growlithe. Can Sandshrew get through Growlithe? Let's see. It hits pretty hard. I'm gonna switch to Geodude. Then magnitude. Alright, level 20 for Geodude. He's gonna send out another Growlithe. Let's go back to Sandshrew. Then back to Geodude. Tried to roar us. That's what the Vulpix kept doing before. Magnitude 6. Will this be enough? It was. Perfect. And there's level 18 for Sandshrew. My friends. We got 1296 for winning. Let's go back to this healer again. Worked out pretty well there. We'll go down. We found a Hyper Potion in the trash. My buddy Machoke is super strong. He has strength to move big rocks. Is this an item? Super potion. I wasn't sure if that was like a decoration on the table or an actual item. Come on then, my sailor's pride is at stake. Sailor Duncan. I forgot I was gonna start training Nidoran. Bulbasaur. Razor Leaf. Alright, that was a critical hit. Going with Shelder next. This time we'll put in Nidoran and then switch it out. Actually, against Shelder, would Nidoran be okay? Let's see. Can't really do much damage is the problem. Back to Bulbasaur. And Razor Leaf. Alright, level up for Nidoran. Alright, Tentacool. That could mostly be the same problem in that Nidoran wouldn't be able to do much damage to Tentacool either. I remember as a kid fighting Tentacools in Pokemon Crystal while I was waiting for the bus for school, and I would hate how they would poison me all the time. There we go. Critical hit. That's a level up for Bulbasaur. Defeated Sailor Duncan. Your spirit sank me. 544 Pokedollars. We have to cancel Bulbasaur's evolution again. Because I decided in this playthrough, we're not going to evolve Bulbasaur. Just as a fun little thing. You know what they say about sailors and battling? I've never done a playthrough where I haven't evolved the starter. Sailor Leonard. Because I know you learn moves quicker if you don't evolve. So I just want to see how much of a difference it would make if you don't evolve. There we go. Sailor Leonard's taken down. Right. Good battle, mate. 672 Pokedollars that time. Let me switch Nidoran to the front. Alright, another battle. I like feisty kids like you. That's a really weird thing to say. Sailor Dylan sent out Horsey. Bulbasaur again. Alright, even with our accuracy drop, Razor Leaf still hits pretty decently. Even though it's only a 95% chance to hit to start with. Nidoran grew a level 16. Nidoran also gains levels pretty quickly, I feel like. Horsey. Back to Bulbasaur. Alright, Razor Leaf again. Okay, now that I called it out, it actually missed. And he's lowering our accuracy even more. And then Bubble. Yeah, now we're not going to be able to hit, now that I said that. Come on, hit. Alright, more XP for Bulbasaur and Nidoran. And we'll switch back to Nidoran again. And back to Bulbasaur. Actually, wait, let me go Rattata. Let's see how does Rattata do here. Lowered our speed. That was a big Hyper Fang. Then Quick Attack should finish it. Nice. Defeated Sailor Duncan. Got 544 Pokédollars. Oh, and Nidoran's evolving. There we go. We got a neat arena. And we found an Ether. Alright, now that we have the neat arena, well, I guess we'll leave them in front. I could instantly evolve them, but I'm gonna wait until I learn at least one new move. Because I know, like I said earlier, if you evolve a Pokemon, it takes them longer to learn moves. Alright, another Sailor. Even us sailors have Pokemon too. Alright, Tentacool. Alright, let's try out Nidorina. I'm just gonna scratch. That didn't really do much. What about Double Kick? Alright, we're gonna take it out. This is very slow. There we go, perfect. Lots of XP for that, because Nidorina did it themselves. You always get more XP if you do a kill solo. Alright, Staryu. Gonna use Water Gun. It's gonna be pretty effective. Rapid Spin is not. Right, it poisoned itself from hitting Nidorina with a physical type move due to Nidorina's poison point ability. There we go. Defeated Sailor Huey. Okay, you're not bad. Where's Louie and Dewey? TM44 rest. Alright, a couple people to face here, I think. Hyper Potion Nidorina back up. Like I said, when she learns a new move, we'll evolve her. Matey, you're walking the plank if you lose. You know, it's a good thing we're not gonna lose. Sailor Philip. Is fighting good against poison or is poison good against fight? I can't remember. We'll go for it. Or maybe it's not neither. Oh wait, I just did fighting. Well, fighting should still be good against fighting. Normal is not good against fighting. I don't know why I did that. Even as a crit, that didn't really do much. If we get Seismic tossed again. Okay, good, it used Leer. That's fine. Nice work, Nidorina. That gave less XP than the other fight, and I feel like that took more effort. Alright, now they want to learn Poison Sting. So we'll get rid of Growl. And we defeated Sailor Philip. Got 640 Pokédollars for that one as well. Alright, another battle. Hello, stranger. I can't tell if you're from the seas or mountains, but stop and chat. All my Pokemon are from the sea. Fisherman Barney, who has a tentacle. I was gonna try Poison Sting, but like, yeah, Tentacle's part poison, I think. So I don't think it matters. Let me try Double Kick. That didn't do much still. Poison type should be immune to poison, I believe. There we go. Now he's going with a Staryu. Even though we did learn Poison Sting, I don't know, well, I was gonna say, I don't know if I want to evolve Nidorina yet. Because I know they can learn Peck as well, but I'm not sure what level. Stop recovering. Alright, one more. Alright, there we go. Level 19. Now they're going with Shelter. I am going to heal up. Scratch really didn't do much there. Double kicked in as well. Trying all the moves. Poison Sting didn't either. He poisoned himself off that. Off of our ability. Alright, defeated Fisherman Barney. Darn, I let that one get away. Got 612 Poké Dollars. Alright, now I'm gonna move Rattata to the front, because Rattata went from being one of our strongest to now he is one of our weaker Pokemon on the team. Alright, bottom floor completed. Let's also heal up here. And now I can go... Oh no, wait, there's a... Yeah, over here. The kitchen. Found a Pecha Berry in here. Humdy humdy ho. I peel spuds every day. Hum hum. Found a Cherry Berry. Did you hear about Snorlax? It's a glutton. No other Pokemon eats and sleeps the way Snorlax can and does. Found a Chesto Berry. Snivel sniff. I only get to peel onions. Snivel. I'm so busy I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. Ahem. Indeed, I am the chef. The main course is eels à barbecue. Less guests will mutiny, I fear. I saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. There were a lot of berries in the trash. We found another great ball. You, mon petit. We're busy here. Out of the way. Okay. Got everything from down in the kitchen. Now we can go up. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers of the world. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. I've journeyed far and wide, but in all my travels, I've never seen any Pokemon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Oh, so this guy wants to see Snorlax at some point. There are battles here. Check out what I fished up. Alright, now Rattata's at the top of our party. Let's try to get him some experience. I got a Goldeen. Hyper Fang was pretty effective against it. Alright, big XP there, and then another Goldeen. I'm kind of assuming the last one is going to be a Seeking. Oh, that horn attack's strong. Alright, Tentacool. Not what I was expecting. Almost a one hit on Tentacool. Player defeated Fisherman Dale. 612 Poké Dollars. Heal up again. Competing against the youth keeps me against the young keeps me youthful. Gentleman Brooks has a Pikachu. Level 23 Pikachu, actually. That knows Double Team. And Thunder Wave, which paralyzed, not good. But we still hit Hyper Fang. And it was a one-hit KO. Perfect. Level 19 for Rattata. Defeated Gentleman Brooks. Good match. Ah, I feel young again. 1656 for winning. Found some Stardust. Not to be confused with the wrestler Cody Rhodes. Paralysis Heal. Ah yes, I have seen some Pokemon ferry people across the water. Small trees can be chopped down using the move Cut. But remember this, Cut's an HM technique. Once learned, it's not so easily discarded. Yeah, so whoever we teach it to has to keep it pretty much forever. I don't believe I saw you at the party. Last Dawn has a Rattata of her own. I believe we're the same... No, we're one level above. And then Quick Attack. Alright, Pikachu. Our Rattata just defeated a level 23 Pikachu, so a level 18 Pikachu should be no problem. Yeah, just like that. And then we got paralyzed by its ability. Take it easy. Got 288 Poké Dollars for winning. What's the item? X Attack. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the X moves, because if they did like the Digimon game and let you use an item and attack on the same turn, I'd like it more. Which do you find more worthy, a strong or a rare Pokemon? Well, I think I like rare Pokemon more. They're more unique. But obviously having a strong Pokemon would be good too. I was gonna say, that Hyper Fang didn't really do much, but it's because Intimidate cut her attack. Alright, hopefully this Quick Attack will be enough. It held on just barely. And it burnt us. Hey, 1 HP warrior Rattata now. Everyone's getting their 1 HP moments in. Alright, he's got a Ponyta. Sandshrew. Poison Sting. Alright, getting the poison off was good. And a scratch on top of that. Another scratch. And another one. 553. That's the most we've seen in a while. We defeated Gentleman Lamar. I must salute you. 1224 for winning. Alright, we're almost at the end here. 2 doors from the end. Let's go up and heal. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to... Oops. Bonjour, Ukami. Imagine seeing you here. Were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. I'm not your pal, guy. Crawl around in grassy areas and look hard for them. Our rival Gary wants to battle. He's got a Pidgeotto. Hyperfang. I feel like our team is better matched for him this time around. The last time we battled him, we failed like 3 times before Nugget Bridge. Alright, level up for Rattata. Wants to learn Focus Energy. That wouldn't be terrible. Probably take it over Quick Attack. Or not Quick Attack, over Tackle. I don't know why I said Quick Attack. I was talking to one of my coworkers about this recently. I've got like... I feel like I've got... Well, I know I have like ADHD. But sometimes I'll say like words... Like my brain's going too fast. Like I'll say a completely different word than what I was meaning to say. Alright, Magnitude did pretty well. Fury Swipe? Oh, we missed that. And he's gonna get the Hyper Fang. Of course, we missed that. Sandshrew, take out Raticate if you can. No, not another Hyper Fang, actually. Alright, that one didn't do too much. He held on, but he's poisoned. Thank you. I was gonna say, that would be bad if he still survived that. Level 19 for Sandshrew. Alright, he's got Kadabra. Poison's good against Psychic, isn't it? No, he disabled it. Then Confusion took out Sandshrew. Well, then I'll go with Nidorina. Or Psychic's good against Poison, maybe. I might have had that backwards. Rip Nidorina now. Rattata. Alright, Rattata took it out with Hyper Fang. I was gonna say, I can't lose all my Pokemon yet, because we still got Charmeleon here. But I got Geodude. And Geodude can tank a few hits from Charmeleon, I feel like. Magnitude. Magnitude 7. His Charmeleon's a 1 HP warrior. Tackle for the 100% accuracy. There we go. I accidentally wandered into this fight a little early. But we still took out Gary first try this time around. Humph. At least you're raising your Pokemon. We got 720 Pokédollars for winning. Oh, and Rattata is evolving. We're gonna get our Eradicate. Congratulations, your Rattata evolved in Eradicate. Wants to learn Scary Face. What other moves? Oh, we just taught it Focus Energy. No, I guess we don't need Scary Face. So I was thinking, like, Scary Face would have been good in the second gen games with the legendary beasts that like roam around. If you have Scary Face to prevent them from running, that would be good. I heard there was a cut master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. Cut itself is really useful. Yep, that'll be handy. You should go see him too. Smell ya. Alright, well first I need to heal, and then I still have to do these two doors on this side, and then I still have to go up here, I think. So I'm pretty sure the door he came from was the cut master. But we've almost got the SSN cleared. Alright, let's head back up. Alright. Actually, first I'll go up this side. Our captain's a sword master. He's awesome at using cut. They say he even teaches cut to Pokemon. Ahoy there. Are you seasick? No. Sailor Trevor. As a Machop. Raticate's not a good matchup here. Because Eradicate is normal, so we'll send out Nidorina. Tank the low kick. Alright, Machop poisoned itself. Alright, there we go. It's gonna take itself out, or the poison's gonna take it out, rather. Tentacool. Let's go back to Raticate. Let's try out Raticate here. I'm assuming Hyper Fang should take it out. Yeah, now that Raticate's or Rattata evolved, its Hyper Fang's even stronger. Defeated Sailor Trevor. I was just careless. 544 for winning. I am gonna put Sandshrew in the front again though. I feel ill. I got seasick, so I stepped out to get some air. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Sailor Edmund. Let's see, Poison Sting. Yeah, didn't really do much. Let's switch to Nidorina. Because I don't want to waste normal moves on Machop, because they won't be very effective, and it just poisoned itself off Nidorina's poison points. That was extra helpful. Then double kicks for the fighting on fighting stab bonus. Or not stab, because Nidorina's not a fighting type, but it still works. There we go. Got a crit to finish off Machop. And level 20 for Nidorina. So now it's just Sandshrew that's not level 20 on the current team. Leveled up quite a bit today. Hopefully Sandshrew might be able to take out Shelder. Let's see. The scratches aren't great. Also, Icicle Spear isn't great. Hit 3 times. If it does it again, we're in... Well... we're not in trouble, because we can last 3 hits from it. Alright, Sandshrew, take out this Shelder. See if you can get your level 20. If it stops withdrawing, that would be great. And now I have to heal. No. Let's say I had to heal there because Icicle Spear will take it out. Yeah. Dang it. Nidorina. Well, that didn't even do much. Yeah, its defense is like too built up right now. Alright, the Icicle Spear does a lot less to Nidorina. Perfect. Defeated Sailor Edmund. You're impressive. And there's one more guy down here. Woo, scrubbing decks is hard work. Oh, so he didn't want a battle. It was just those two. Alright, so we got 2 doors down there, and then the Cut Master, I believe, up top. Which I'm thinking if we're going to teach Cut to a Pokemon, it's probably going to be Raticate. I think Raticate probably benefits from it the best out of everyone on the team. Oops, not this way. Alright, the final 2 doors here. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. I wish we could go there again. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? There's some rare Pokemon there. Alright. Oh, I thought they were going to battle us when we went through. The captain said he's awfully sick. He was all pale. I hear many people get seasick. Alright, we already beat Gary, so we have free access up here. Yuck, shouldn't have looked. Yeah, no item in there. What is journal? How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. I feel hideous. Seasick. Ukami rubbed the captain's back. Rub, 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 rub. Ooh, thank you. I'm feeling much better now. You want to see my hidden cut technique? I could show you my prized cut technique if I weren't so ill. I know, you can have this hidden machine. Teach cut to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. You obtained HM1 from the captain. Using cut, you can chop down small trees. Why not try it with the trees around Vermilion? There's a few areas we can cut. Alright. Let's teach that to Eradicate, like I said. That's in the TM case. I was thinking about actually, Sandshrew. Maybe Sandshrew would be better. Because it's cut is more than scratch, right? It's got 5% less accuracy, but that's fine. Sandshrew forgot scratch, and it's gonna learn cut. Nice. Alright, we can exit the ship now that we got cut. There it goes. Goodbye, ship. Alright. Let's use some of that money we just gained. Reset our potion. We have almost 20,000 now. We're doing pretty well here. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I don't think we lost a single, battle in there. We lost some... We had some Pokemon faint, but we never whited out. Alright. We should be pretty good here, right? Well, Sandshrew's level 19. You know what? Before we do that, because I want to try to get everyone to level 20. Let's go back up here. Through the underground pass. Because there's some things that can be cut over by Cerulean City. So let's do that first. Look at us go. Yeah, we can cut down this tree. Does it stay permanently cut? I can't remember. There we go. There's one. Was there something on this side too? I can't remember. No. No, it doesn't. It's just until you leave the screen. We can cut here though. This is a trainer. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. Picnicker. Alicia has an Oddish. Alright, she's level 18. I was gonna say, I hope they're not, like, severely over-leveled. That's fine. Let's try Cut as an attack. That was decent. Until we get put to sleep. Dang it, Oddish. Nidorina. Oh, stop putting us to sleep. Alright, Eradicate. Alright, that worked pretty well. Not much of an XP split because we had to send out so many Pokemon there. Alright, this time I'm going to send out Sandshrew, but I'm going to try to keep them in and hope that they wake up. Not yet. Go again. Come on, wake up, Sandshrew. You don't need a nap all day. It's never gonna wake up. There we go. Big cut. Nice. That's got another Oddish. Oddish is gonna put us to sleep immediately, I already know. It tried. Luckily it keeps missing. Hey, and we critted. We didn't get another chance. There we go, we're all level 20 now. And then another Bellsprout. The Bellsprout knows Sleep Powder now. Alright, it's like 1 HP. Finish it with Poison Sting. There we go. You deceived me. How? Alright, let's go grab this. TM40 Aerial Ace. That would be good to teach someone, I feel like. With as many normal types as there are around, who can learn Aerial Ace? Nidorina. I want to teach Nidorina Aerial Ace, actually. I want to use that over Scratch. Okay. Won't be helpful for the electric gem, but it could be helpful later on. Great. I was bored, eh? Hiker Jeremy. Alright, Sandshrew, use Cut again. That's not going to be very effective because it's fighting type. You know, then let's try out our air. Well, Nidorina's asleep. But it's a good thing we switched out, because that probably would have killed Sandshrew. Oh, Aerial Ace. Nice. Onyx. Let's go Bulbasaur. It's gonna harden. We're gonna use Razor Leaf here. Perfect. Keep it coming. Oh wait, I'm out of Pokemon. Got 720 Pokedollars. What is this way? Cerulean City Rock Tunnel. So many trainers here too. Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon? And also, it's kind of creepy to say too. Camper Chris. Why are you checking out our Pokemon? Used Odor Sleuth. Seems like Cut crits a lot. Alright, he's going Charmander. Alright, hopefully Sandshrew can tank this out. Well, not hitting very big hits right now. And our accuracy just got taken down. And he's gonna keep smoke screening. Oh, Metal Claw might be trouble. Well, I got a lot of super potions again, so let's do this. That was a lot. And we keep missing again. We're literally right back where we were before I healed the last time. No, stop lowering my accuracy. Well, at least Metal Cut's a little better than Ember. One more. Stop that. Okay, that should do it. There we go. Only 292 XP for that. I felt like that should have been more. Defeated Camper Chris. Out like a light. Alright, there's a... Wait, no we didn't. I was gonna say, we already been against this trainer. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Bug Catcher Brent and their Beedrill. Oh, I don't like Fury Attack. It's not stopping. 5 hits. Luckily, Sandshrew held on for all 5. Alright, back to normal. Cut just missed taking him out. Alright, got him that time. 646 XP for that. And then there's another bead drill. Might be able to get Sandshrew to level 22. I hate the Fury attacks. Alright, took it out again. Another 646, just short of a level up, but we beat Bugcatcher Brent. What? What a total waste of time. It's only a waste of time because you lost. Alright, what Pokemon are up here? Rattata. Let's try to get the level here. There we go. That should get the level. Level 22. I was hoping that would evolve him. I didn't know for sure, but I was hoping that would evolve him into Sandslash when he got to level 22. I've always thought Sandslash looked kind of cool. Found an Ether. I'm assuming there's, well, I was gonna say, I'm assuming there's no Pokemon up here we haven't seen yet. Yeah, let's just run for now. Alright, and then I can go to the bottom here. Oh, let's use that Ether we just got. Well, I have 3 of them actually, so that's fine. We'll use that to restore Cut. Bring it on. Okay. Hiker Allen. Has a Geodude. That's not a great matchup. Yeah, Cut's not gonna do much there. Put Bulbasaur in. Magnitude 5. Took out Geodude. Onyx. I'm just gonna leave Bulbasaur in. Critical hit, and that took him out. Perfect. Level up as well. Level 24 for Bulbasaur. You beat me fair. I was gonna say, oh, Bulbasaur's evolving, but wait, we don't want that. Cancel it. Okay. Then I found a Burneel. Alright, I don't think I can go up. Oh no, I can. Over here. Go, my super bug Pokemon. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this before the Vermilion City Gem, but it kind of felt like it. Because these all match our level. Alright, all our Pokemon are doing pretty good here. I might want to put in Geodude. Geodude and Diglett are the only two that still need to evolve. Because we're not evolving Bulbasaur. Nidorina can evolve anytime I want with the Mud or the Moonstone. Magnitude 8. Hopefully they'll take out Weedle. Nice. Level up for Geodude. It wants to learn self-destruct. Actually no thank you. I mean, it could be a good It's not like we're doing a Nuzlocke. So as a last resort type of thing to try to beat a gem or something, it wouldn't be terrible, but just out of principle, we'll say no. A Venonat. I don't think we've seen a Venonat yet this playthrough. Alright, Venonat's another heavy status infliction Pokemon. Another Magnitude. Sweet. Bugcatcher Connor was defeated. My bugs. I was hoping that would be a level evolution for Geo, but no. You know it's not going to be an evolution because you don't evolve and learn a move on the same level, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I don't even have, or do I have Flash? I'm pretty sure I don't have Flash. So I don't even know why we're going this way. So we can't use it yet. But we'll train as much as possible here, I guess. I'm taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender. It's got a Rattata. So almost all Pokemon are pretty decently affected by Magnitude. Yeah, even that level 5, it was a crit, but yeah, it took out Rattata pretty easily. And they got a Sandshrew of their own. We'll do a Magnitude 7. Wasn't super effective, but it'll do. There we go. I'm assuming he's levels up between like 22 and 24. Geodude. Alright, level 22. Ekans. I think Magnitude has beaten Ekans before. Even with Intimidate cutting our attack. Because I think magnitude is... No, it probably is a regular attack. I was going to say, maybe it's a special attack, but no, I think it's regular. Yeah, it's pretty effective. Alright, let's see. Is this a level up, or will it not be to, like, level 22? Or level 24. Apparently, higher level. Grass over here has a sand shrew. Okay, I can go up here now. Fight this hiker. Aren't you a little toughy? We want our graveler. Magnitude 4 isn't the greatest. There we go, that took out the Geodude. I feel like 24 has to be the highest level that it would evolve. I feel like if we get 24, it should evolve. Oh, it is an evolution. Its final form is an or a trade evolution, so maybe it is higher. Alright, we hit magnitude 9 with when it had 1 HP, so that's kind of like overkill, but that's fine. It's got a Machop. I hope we did. Ah, dang, Seismic Toss is gonna take us out. Yeah. Nidorina, get in there. Oh yeah, you got Aerial Ace. Perfect. There goes Machop. And level 21 for Nidorina. What's that? Got 720 Pokedollars. Don't you dare patronize me. I didn't even say anything. Caitlin has a Meowth. I'm just gonna Razor Leaf. We got flinched. If our attack would hit, that would be good too. Okay, there we go. Critical hit, took out the Meowth. And defeated Caitlin. For 460 Pokedollars. Alright, we're on Route 10 now. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the route to the, whatchamacallit. I thought power plant maybe, but maybe not. Alright, we healed up our Pokemon. A nugget is totally useless, so I sold it for 5,000 Pokedollars. The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Every type is stronger than some types and weaker than others. Oh, Okami, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides to Professor Oak. If your Pokedex has completed data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. He entrusted me with this Everstone. Okay, perfect. Now I don't have to worry about canceling Bulbasaur every time. So Okami, let me ask you, have you gathered the data on at least 20? Yeah. Great, you've caught our own 25. Congratulations, here you go. Making Pokemon evolve certainly can add to the Pokedex, however at times you may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. In that case, give the Everstone to that Pokemon. It'll prevent evolution according to the professor. Perfect. Give Everstone to Bulbasaur. I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. Alright, so is this person... I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. Heidi has a Pikachu. It's a chonky Pikachu. Missed its slam. And we gotta hit a magnitude 9. Now they have a Clefairy. I'd heard somewhere that Clefairy was supposed to be the original mascot for Pokemon before they went with Pikachu. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, after all my training, got 400 Pokedollars. Rock Tunnel, detour to Lavender Town. I don't think I can see in here though, right? Any flash? Yeah. So we're gonna hold off on that. Till we can get flash. Hey, a Voltorb. We haven't had a Voltorb. We'll catch one of these. That'll be species 26. As long as it doesn't self-destruct on us. Just gonna use a regular Pokeball for this. Hey, got him. Voltorb was caught. Number 100. Oops, I didn't mean to skip the Pokedex entry. We've also now seen 60 Pokemon. Voltorb, the ball Pokemon, 1 foot 8 inches tall, 22.9 pounds. Weighs more than I would have expected. Usually found in power plants, easily mistaken for a Pokeball, it has zapped many people. I wonder if there's any lore as to why the Pokeball was designed to look like a Voltorb. Alright, but we cleared out over here. All good on this side. Alright. Alright, I do want to beat the gym. It's getting really late though. There's one other thing I want to do before we go to the gym. Which we didn't get to do over here before. Well, actually, I don't think I can even get back over there at the moment. Might not be possible. No, it's not. Okay. The only way I can do that is to go through the Diglett Cave back to Vermilion. And even then, I don't know. Also, while I'm here, let's get our bike. Oh, that's a bike voucher. Okay, here you go. Got a bicycle. Thank you. Come back again sometime. Alright, we'll cut this tree. We'll head back down here. Underground path. Alright, and then... into Vermilion City, but before I do that, I'm gonna try to take the Diglett Cave back to Viridian. Actually, this might not be a good idea. Level 20 Diglett. Let's try to take it out with Geodude. It hit first. Guess it makes sense for these guys to be speedy. Hey Kenji, how's it going? How are you doing today? We're playing some Pokemon LeafGreen tonight. Hope you're having a good Tuesday morning. I don't even know if it's worth going all the way back here. We're gonna be getting close to the ladder. Because my goal was to talk to the people at Cerulean that I accidentally skipped. That we couldn't go back to, or right before Cerulean City. So I have a feeling the Vermilion Gym should be pretty quick for us, because I feel like we've really leveled up here. At least I hope so. Though if Geodude evolved at level 24, that wouldn't be too bad either. Like I said, I don't remember which level he evolves at. I feel like it can't be that high. No, not 24. Maybe 26? Alright, now we're back over here. And there's some trees we can cut. We already went in that house. What's this way? Once a Pokemon learns Flash, you can get through the rock tunnel. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If you have completed data on 10 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Oh, this is Flash. So we should have already had it, but I just didn't take it. Well, it's a good thing I came back then. So technically I could have moved on to Lavender Town before we did Vermilion City. Lots of items over here. Paralysis heal. What about this one? Okay, this is just the regular area anyway. Alright, back through this way. Oh, is this just skipping Viridian Forest? That works. Or no, this is Pewter City. Oh, we'd have to go all the way through Mount Moon again, though, if I wanted to do that. And I don't really want to go through Mount Moon again. That took forever. Unless there's like a shortcut here. No. Alright, we're gonna go back. We're just gonna go to Vermilion City and beat the gem then. which will require us to go through the Diglett Cave once more, which is fine. So there must be another Professor Oak 8 at 30 species caught if we've had 10 and 20. Oh, they hit a big magnitude there. That might take us out. It didn't quite. We hit a very small magnitude. We should be able to heal this up. Alright, magnitude 5. Alright, he dug, but we can still hit a magnitude on him. I guess the time isn't terrible right now. So I think I streamed to like 3:30 my time yesterday. I wasn't super tired when I had to be up for work, but I do need to fix my sleep schedule, even though tomorrow is my Friday from work, so as long as I can wake up on time tomorrow, we should be good for a couple days. And then I actually only have 3 days of work over this week. Then I get a 5-day vacation. Then I work for 2 days, and I get a 4-day vacation. Because my hours are very spotty during the summer season. So I'm hoping to have more free time, even though I guess there's a lot of events this year for my job, so we'll have to see. Right before the ladder, they had to stop us. This one's only level 15. I think that's the weakest Diglett we've seen here. Alright, we took it out pretty easily. Alright, we're back in Vermilion. Let's heal up, and then we'll take on the gem. Yeah, unfortunately missing those people outside of Mount Moon, like accidentally jumping over the ledge last stream, I think it was, made it very difficult to get back to those people. Alright, cut this tree. There we go. Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as a Lightning American. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird and water type Pokemon match poorly against the electric type. Aware of paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy getting to him. Alright, let's take out this sailor first. This is no place for kids, not even if you're good. Sailor Dwayne, who has a Pikachu. Alright, we know Magnitude does pretty good against Pikachus. We took out a level 23 with one. Perfect. He's got another Pikachu. And it's also level 21. Magnitude 6, will that still be enough? Yes, perfect. It's enough for a level up, too. Level 25 for Geodude. Now becomes the strongest Pokemon on our team, I believe? Wow, surprised me. There we go. At level 25, Geodude evolves. He's going to become a Graveler. Just in time for the gym battle. Congratulations, your Geodude evolved into Graveler. I'm a lightweight, but I'm good with electricity. That's why I joined this gym. Alright, so now we just need Diglett to evolve. I should probably put Diglett in front after this. This Graveler should be pretty set here on taking out Pokemon. Alright, Magnemite. I'm gonna switch to Diglett for this one. I don't know what level Diglett evolves at, but hopefully it's soon. He also has Magnitude, so that works out pretty well. Defeated Engineer Bailey. Fired. Can't fire us, we don't work for you. Alright. Do that. When I was in the army, Lieutenant Surge was my strict CO. Corrections officer. He was a hard taskmaster. Gentleman Tucker has a Pikachu. Alright, like we were saying, we took out a level 23 Pikachu before with a Magnitude, and we did it again. Perfect. Stop, you're very good. 1656 for winning that. Alright, now we're just gonna find how to turn all these things off. Only trash, only trash, only trash. Oh, there's a switch. The first one's done. Oh, I accidentally turned it back on. Why did they give you the ability to turn it back on? Oh, if you hit the wrong one. Wait, what? That's annoying. You have to get them both in a row? But how do you... How would you know where... if they move? Lieutenant Surge said he hid door switches inside, so yeah, they're in there. It's not easy opening that door. Lieutenant Surge was always famous for his cautious nature. Install the traps in the gym himself. He set up double locks. Let me give you a hint. When you open the first lock, the second lock is... Okay, thank you. To the right of it. Okay, so we know it's to the right. I was gonna say, that's so annoying. What? That was to the right of it. Do you mean to the left of it? What are you talking about? He said just to the right of it, right? Oh, right next to it. So not necessarily to the right of it. That's... This puzzle's annoying. Nope. Eventually it has to be the right. Well, if I keep trying the right and it's wrong. Alright, this... And I double-clicked it. Okay, this time I'm gonna go to the left of it. Nope. Come on. Thank you. We finally found it. Okay. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, not with your puny power. I tell you kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zapped my enemies into paralysis. The same as I'll do to you. Lieutenant Surge would like to battle. He has a Voltorb, but it's only level 21. Shouldn't be an issue. Go, Diglett. It held on. He had a super potion. Alright, magnitude 9 should be good. Level 23 for Diglett. Now Pikachu, who's only level 18. Perfect. And finally, Raichu. Level 24. We had a magnitude 6. I don't know if that'll be enough. Not quite. It hit with quick attack, which did a ton, but this magnitude should finish it off. Hey, 627. Player defeated Lieutenant Surge. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. We've got 2400 for winning as well. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly lightning quick anytime, kid. You're special, kid. Take this. Okami received TM34 from Lieutenant Surge. Contains Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. Yeah, we never got the chance to see his Shockwave move. We took that out pretty quickly. Alright, we can cut the tree. Alright, let's heal up at the Pokemon Center. Alright, and with that, I think we're good to save. Because that is going to do it for me tonight. We made pretty decent progress tonight. We battled a lot of trainers, made it through the SSN, cleared our way through the rock tunnel, or to the rock tunnel. Now we have Flash, so we'll be able to do that and head towards Lavender Town here pretty soon. That probably is even what's up next. And then we beat Lieutenant Surge and got our 3rd gym badge now. I believe what's up next is Celadon City for a gym battle. So we'll have to change our team up a little bit because that will be a grass type gym. And ground isn't necessary. All our ground types probably not the best for a grass type gym. Nidoran will probably play or Nidorina now will probably play a big part there. Might even evolve them into Nidoqueen for it because we have the Moonstone. So we'll have to see how that goes. Tomorrow we will be back with Digimon Story Time Stranger. We'll be continuing that. Last time we had like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story going on with Venusmon and Neptunemon that kind of ended in tragedy, but then we unlocked a new time travel ability that was able to save the day, and we also learned that Agiomon can now collect items that can change his form, which is pretty cool. Similar to kind of like Pokemon's Arceus in a way. That's what it initially reminded me of. So we'll have to see what happens next with that, because that story is really getting exciting and picking up. So yeah. Thank you to everyone that stopped by, hung out, and lurked tonight. Thank you to Frictionless Wipes for the follow. Like someone said earlier, kind of crazy name, but it's really funny. And yeah, I'm going to post my socials. Follow me on my socials for updates on when I go live, what games I'm planning on playing, our stream schedule, which I actually have to post after stream 2. I forgot to do that last night. Plus just hanging out with the community and in the Discord, and being able to just hang out and chat if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday night or Tuesday morning, depending on where in the world you are. Take care, and I hope to see you in the next one.